Yeah, man. Some real Juggalo love. Beautiful stickers. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with them yet. You girl. Yeah, these are nice. Definitely going to go ahead and use those on something. So I also received this. With this Versa blue. Thinking about going for a walk, particularly to the museum for a while. Mainly because there's good Wi-Fi there, although something tells me to bring my cards in my umbrella. Also losing more important things. Orlando Sub 1 totally made commentary on how enjoyable my fragrance right now is. I'm not wearing anything, it's my natural scent. Personally, right now I think it's just particularly most lovely because of the pheromones, of course. You know, it's really about to pour. Considering perhaps instead I should go home. Can you hear that? I thought the museum was going to be open. I thought these other shops were going to be open after session, and nope. I think I've made up my mind that I'm gonna actually go home, and then I can take it from there. In some ways, I felt like I lied in my tweet, though I guess I didn't, because I totally came to the museum even though they're closed. I did. And I do need to hang out here more, you know, and to like enjoy my space before our time is up. And I do need to make a very special post too. I've been talking about, I plan on using the beers image as that. Thought about getting sushi. This weather's got me feeling all kinds of different ways. Anything helps. I don't think I have any cash, kid, other than that. Go ahead, go. Sorry. Oh, you guys, I had a total thought of just giving that guy that $100 bill. These people weren't exactly on the crosswalk, and I was kind of looking at the homeless person instead on the corner, because there's not usually somebody on this road doing that, and he was a young kid. I don't know, maybe like like 17, 18. And now I see Mocha. You guys remember Mocha? Mocha! Sometimes it drove me mad how, you know, I guess some kids like took it and walked and ran across even though they knew that they shouldn't. Although I also used to be the kid that always did that and be like, you won't hit me. Irresponsible child, right? Kind of a waste of gas and miles and everything else. A lot of it had to do with my attitude. I guess I still could have got food. I'm not really in the mood to eat at home. I'm also not really in the mood to really go out and eat. Totally have eating issues. It's totally time to pay the parking garage again. $40, poof. 45, something like that. Pretty sure 45. It's Dennis's birthday today. I have all kinds of like conflicted thoughts. He's always making jokes how we used to be married in past lives. And he's always trying to like, yeah, like be like, oh, there's tons of other beautiful girls I can get. And like always act like that and be rather presumptuous. And then other times it's like, it seems like we're friends and like, yeah, I'm gonna have to be the person that takes care of his ashes and takes care of him and everything. And that gets sketchy too. Like, do I get that close to a person or do I just move? And like, even if he wasn't there, would I stay at that exact entire house? Would it have to be gutted? What are the rules? I don't know, I feel like I'm meant to go, as stated earlier. Although, yeah, it looks like a situation might present itself. And yeah, perhaps I would be willing to stay longer if I got the master bedroom or something. I thought about offering Dennis like $300 more a month or whatever so I can have the master bedroom. Although there's so much stuff in there, I just don't know if that's what I want. And yeah, there's strange energy in there. I'd have to like really meditate on it. Although the closet's just so big. And yeah, it's like my same bathroom. And then it would be all mine. In some ways, I kind of liked how things are set up. And I already had them set up. I couldn't make decisions on what to do. We have 5 classes left. Did I mention the test anxiety? And yeah, look at how the day got spent. In some ways, yes, it was rather pleasurable. Though it doesn't like stop, you know, all the inner pain and all the other stuff. It was just like a temporary distraction. Yes, it's temporary relief and fun to be playing with BDSM and leg worship, foot worship, whatever you're into. You know, there's so many different levels of it. I guess that was a level I was more comfortable, or should I say most comfortable with. Although even then that was extremely selective. I am a very wise detective of a goddess, if you can say that. I was actually joking with Orlando Sip today. He was saying how I should instead basically, criminal justice. Although right now I'm really just pursuing my AA, my basics. And even then that was difficult to focus and to have like most interest in being there when I didn't really have most interest in being here in this city, especially with that like ticking time bomb. I do like the idea of being back in South Florida, or that being a base or a spot, or like if that was a thing. I mean, I don't know, maybe Boca, even then, I really need to figure that out. I'm not sure how I'm going to really figure that out without going places and exploring. Definitely need to do that more. I'm not sure how else other people would find spaces or where to go. I don't want a person to necessarily be my reason, although that's the only dang reason I can think that, like, yeah, maybe you can completely change your routes, right? Just get up and go. And even then, of course, most of the time that story doesn't have a happy ending. My lip is like quivering. I'm having so many different experiences at the same time. Quatrains and quantum hypnosis, Akashic records. Oh my god. Stellar beam calcite. Hands down, the small piece is one of my absolute favorites. Perhaps the other needed to be charged in Leo sunshine. And perhaps keep avoiding it. I want to say perhaps I could run away to Juniper Springs tomorrow. I need to do things alone, and I just like I'm not doing it. And in some ways, like, I keep fighting. I'm like, well, why? Just to bring crystals and lay out in the sunshine and sit by the water? And go by the water by yourself? I don't really want to go with anybody either. I'm not really interested in spending time with people. No offense. I'm kind of like in my hermit shell right now, because I'm like in this uncomfortable cocoon where I'm like transforming and going through stages and shifting and coming to terms with myself, and that electrical cage around me, all those different things. I'm feeling extremely hungry. I don't think I ate today, other than the acai, or should I say dragon fruit bowl that I choose. I'm not really interested in choosing fried foods, although in some ways I am. Like, my body definitely comforting, like fried chicken and mashed potatoes, biscuits, turkey, cranberry sauce and stuffing. Thanksgiving type foods, definitely like comfort foods, baked beans, coleslaw. Those are kind of like my depression foods, to be honest. And I'd imagine that they also make you feel depressed, actually. Which is maybe why I'm like picturing that imagery. I'm not really craving that though. I keep craving raw salmon. I could actually go out to eat with Sarah to this place. Our spot, I think it's called River Grill, where we discovered on accident. I'm gonna stop. I'm not gonna go try to make it, even though I normally would. Let me figure some things out. It's raining now. Life is weird and complicated and scary and traumatic, and there's no handbook. There's no hand out or hand up. Sometimes a shove down, a kick down. I also thought of a great gimmick. Sidekick. Kind of like psychic, sidekick.